All right, so this slide will allow us to, will be helpful for your quiz tomorrow because you are going to have to know the characteristics of each of the kingdoms, but also help us just review the domains because we haven't really talked about domain very much. And we're actually not, but I'll at least show you how these 6 kingdoms fit into the 3 domains. So, without looking back, let's see if we could fill in some of this. So, obtaining food. Raise your hand if you can tell me, what are the 2 words that we're going to put into these boxes? Abby?
Heterotroph.
Yes, either heterotroph or autotroph, or we might write both. So how about animals? Raise your hand if you can tell me which word we should put in there for animals. Elizabeth?
Heterotroph.
They are heterotrophs. And what does that mean, a heterotroph? Colin?
They have to eat other organisms and aid, like, that's their food source.
Yeah, they have to eat other organisms to obtain energy. Raise your hand if you can tell me plants, the plant kingdom. John? Autotrophs. They don't need to eat anything else. They use sunlight and carbon dioxide and water to produce their own food in the form of glucose. Fungi. Ali?
Heterotroph.
What?
Heterotroph.
Heterotroph, yes. They're also heterotrophs. They break down organic matter to get their energy. Protists. Lily?
Both.
Yeah, they are both. There are some protists that are heterotrophs. There are some protists that are autotrophs. There are some species that can be either one. Bacteria.
We call them both troph.
Bacteria, hetero or autotroph, or both. You see it?
Both.
Yeah, they're both. There are some autotrophic bacteria, like blue-green algae, cyanobacteria, and there are many heterotrophic bacteria. Well, archaea. Say that? They're autotrophs. They obtain energy not necessarily through photosynthesis. Some of them use chemical energy as their form of nutrition. So they're sort of unique in a lot of their means of metabolism.
Well, isn't archaea like the organisms that like can live in like extreme
Yes.
like temperature differences?
Some kind.
Some can, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, how are they like? Say you have one at like the bottom of the ocean, near like a vent or whatever.
Yeah.
How does that one? Does it like just take the heat from it?
Sometimes they use like the sulfur, and yeah, they use
And then it's like a chemical. Okay.
chemical reaction to produce a molecule they can use to get energy.
Is that what they
Ellie?
do?
Which one's the smallest ones?
Which one? What's that? Smallest?
Yeah.
Bacteria and archaea are probably similar in size. All right, number of cells. Raise your hand and tell me what 2 words can we put to fill in this box? Helen? Unicellular or multicellular? Single celled or many-celled? All right, animals.
Multi.
Raise your hand, please.
Oh.
Raise your hand, please. How about some new participants? I see many of the same hands. Jack?
Multi.
Correct. We'll go through this a little quicker now. These are pretty easy. How about plants? Sienna?
Multicellular.
Multicellular. Fungi. Zainab? Both. There are some unicellular and there are some multicellular fungi. Protists. Protists are actually unicellular. They're single cell. Bacteria. Unicellular. Archaea. Jake. Unicellular. Eukaryote or prokaryote. We already talked about what this means. Animals. Colin?
Eukaryote.
Eukaryote. Plants. Lily?
Eukaryote.
Eukaryote. Fungi. Elizabeth? Eukaryote. Protists. See it?
Eukaryote.
Bacteria. Edis? Prokaryote. Archaea? Lily? Prokaryote. All right, so what about domain? These are kingdoms. So what are the domains? So if there's 6 kingdoms, I told you there's 3 domains. Can anyone predict which of these are probably in the same domain? Ali?
Animals and plants.
Yes, but more than that. They are in the same domain. Ashley? Why would they all be in the same domain? Yes, and you're correct. In fact, the name of the domain is eukarya. It includes all of those 4 things. And then bacteria get their own domain, and archaea also get their own domain. So those are the 3 domains: archaea, bacteria, and eukarya. Scientists used to lump archaea in with bacteria, but after a more close genetic analysis, they find they're actually quite different from bacteria. All right, I think we don't necessarily have to do this slide. But if you're just curious, here are 5 animals and their classification in all of those taxonomic groups, from domain down to species. And so you can see how they're similar, how they're different. So all of these are in the eukarya domain. They're all in the animal kingdom. Most of them are in the chordate phylum, but not the housefly. Do you remember what I said about the chordate phylum?
Isn't that?
So
Oh yeah. Isn't it as a vertebrate?
yeah, these are the vertebrates. An arthropod is not. And then we can continue further from there. Mammals, each other. All right, so let's talk about tomorrow's quiz, first of all.